Hello everyone, my name is Diana Saylor.
And I'm Mike Rizzu.
Today, Mike and I want to talk about something a little different than the markets or the economy.
Or Social Security.
Or Social Security, right? We'd like to introduce you to a concept called your money story. A money story is your relationship with money and how it was shaped. The reason why this is important is that you may have had experiences or influences around money that helped shape your behavior with money today. And maybe some of those behaviors don't serve you. The first thing we want to do is create a money family tree. Think of your paternal grandparents, your maternal grandparents, your parents, and other close family members. What did you learn from them about money? What was their mindset around money? Are there influences such as culture, religion, social class, or generational? The second step is to analyze your behaviors. Do you feel your behaviors are negatively or positively impacting your life? Mike, a few months ago, you came out with a blog about your dad, his experiences and influences in your family. Can you elaborate a little bit about your own money story and how your current behaviors were shaped from those experiences?
Absolutely. So when I grew up, money was a little tight. I don't ever really recall wanting for anything. My parents are always great about getting us clothes, helping us stay educated. All those basic needs were always met. But, looking back, my parents always spent simply. We always had cars that were salvage vehicles. I mean, if you wanted your headlights to work, you had to turn your left blinker on, those kinds of cars. I don't think my parents bought a new car until their mid-40s. And so for us, money was something that it really was used for opportunities, educational opportunities, investment opportunities, spending money on other people versus spending money on things. And even to this day, my parents still live in the same house that I was born in, and my older brother. And so I guess I've carried that with me. And I still drive old vehicles for the most part. Carrie always kind of makes fun of me and just, hey, when are you going to upgrade your house? When are you going to upgrade that new car? And it's not that important to us.
Right.
I'd rather use money to look for opportunities like my parents have, invest in myself and other people, and use money for experiences, going on travel, doing trips with my wife and people that I care about. So I've kind of carried that with me, and it's kind of shaped the way that I perceive money.
That's great. I love that. What I can recall from my childhood is my maternal grandparents. My grandfather was a college professor. My grandma stayed at home. And I just remember that they worked so hard, that he worked so hard, and they really didn't do much. They would go on an occasional vacation here and there, but they really didn't enjoy the fruits of his labor, their labor together. And so what resonated with me, or what I gathered from it, was just that, you know what, you need to have fun. You need to live life. Like you said, go out and travel and experience things. And so for me, I find myself today, I still save and I do the things that a financial planner should do, the prudent things. But what I also find is that my husband and my children and I, we like to go out and have a good time and pretty much, do what we want to live life within reason. So those are our experiences. And I wanted to bring up an example, a common example that I see that I learned about, but I really don't participate in. And it's called retail therapy. I'm sure you've heard of what that is, Mike.
Yeah.
So retail therapy, sometimes you hear people say, I've had a hard day, or, I'm bummed out, or I'm angry, I'm going to go shopping. And so the thing about retail therapy is that there is an emotion behind why you're doing that. Maybe you're stressed out, upset, sad. And then you might want to think about, where did I learn about this? Who told me about retail therapy? And is it good for me? Am I just frivolously spending, or are these items that I really did need at the time? And so one thing that you need to think about is retail therapy, if you participate in that, is that a positive thing for you? Are there other ways of coping or dealing with the emotions that you're going through?
So let me give you a couple action items here. First is create your family money tree. think about those people that have really influenced your life and just the way that you think about money. Second, what is your current money story? How do behaviors impact your life? Is it positive or negative? Create your own money story, thirdly. And then last, decide how to best implement.
Exactly. Thank you, Mike, for those action items. We wanted to give you guys something to go away with. Now, we know that this exercise can seem overwhelming, but Mike and I and the whole KWB team, we're here to help and support you. This practice can be very eye-opening. I know it was for me, and I'm sure it was for you as well, Mike.
Yeah.
It can really help you learn a lot about how your behavior has been shaped by influences and experiences. And as your financial planners, we want to help support you and understand what you may be going through. We encourage you all to take the time to ask yourself these questions. We'd love your feedback, and of course, we look forward to hearing about your money story.